But it's very, very easy to get attached to this world, and it's easy to get attached to things. And I remember that was something that I really, really experienced right before I took my gap semester. That I was just getting attached to all these things that I didn't need to be attached to. And I would doom scroll on my phone, and I would binge watch Netflix and TV on my laptop. And I can't get rid of these things, because I need them to live, you know? We need these things to study, to work, and all of these things. And that's where the idea for Wayfarer Incorporated was born. To essentially transform your everyday items into a source of dhikr and dawah through these graffiti-style designs. And this is kind of like an art aesthetic that I've always loved, but finding it in a way that's Islamically acceptable, that's like Sharia compliant, is really hard. And I think a lot of people think that when you look with graffiti that it's just not compatible with the Islamic tradition, and it 100% is. And that's what I've been experimenting with these past 6 months. So when I first started experimenting with this aesthetic of art, this is what it looked like. And it was purely a journaling device. And then this is this is where my style is at now. And I wanted to put these two photos side by side to highlight that when I went from just journaling to spiritually journaling, the quality just went up by that much more, you know? And I think the lesson here for me was that there's nothing inherently wrong with doing something for yourself. But when you start to do something with ikhlas, with sincerity, and doing it for the sake of Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just puts that much more barakah into it. And that's a lesson that I really want to hold on to with this. And then I also work with a really, really sweet group of girls that are like primary kids, so aged 8 to 12. And right now what we're doing is I'm teaching them Quran and they're learning Tajweed for the first time. So as a seeker of knowledge, something that was really important for me going into this was that a portion of the profits actually needs to get reinvested into the study needs, especially of young people. So my short-term goal right now is just to raise money through this initiative to fund about 6 of these, so they're like $15 each. But my long-term goal, inshallah, is to set up a sponsorship program for seekers of knowledge. So snapshot of where your money would go, inshallah.